Hello, herd. It is time for installment number 3 of Barn Talk. And I am obviously not at Thunder's Run Ranch in Florida. I actually had the blessing to be able to attend a horse medicine retreat here in, or just outside of Kamloops, British Columbia. So, as you can obviously tell, this is not Florida. But it is amazingly beautiful. So I have spent the last 3 or 4 days with a wonderful, majestic herd of about 28 horses. And I've tuned into the horse energy and the horse medicine. And I think what I would like to bring to you today is a little bit about resiliency and the power of community, and a concept that I have learned as being the lack. You see, within a herd of horses, every horse has a role. Every horse has his own personality or her own personality and kind of brings certain attributes to the herd. But ultimately, everyone kind of has a job or a role to fulfill. However, in order to keep the herd safe and healthy, there's a lot of interchanging of roles. For example, when 1 or 2 horses feels like they need to sleep or rest or relax, another horse will usually stand sentinel over those horses so that they can rest and relax and recharge without worrying about predators or changes or anything like that. Another example would be the same thing for, several horses may be out grazing, but there's always going to be a few horses that are kind of keeping watch for the whole herd or for the collective. Again, if a new young horse comes into the herd, there's going to be a set of horses that takes on that role of teaching that horse the ways of the herd, and that's going to bounce back and forth from horse to horse depending on maybe what lessons need to be learned. In taking this to the human perspective, there are often times where we as humans, as individuals even, feel a lack. A lack of abundance, maybe a lack of joy or a depression or a sadness, a lack of peace. And what I would challenge you with would be to what I call be the lack. If you're feeling sad or depressed, don't dwell on that sadness or depression, but rather reach out to someone else who's feeling that same thing, that same depression or sadness, and be the one who fills that need for that person. So be the joy for that person. For abundance, if you're feeling a lack of abundance, if you're feeling a lack of financial abundance or just abundance of resources, be that lack for someone else. Whether that means donating money to a cause, or if you can't donate money, then donate time, volunteer, or donate resources. If you're good at making something, if you're good at just being there for people, donate that type of abundance. Even if it's just a quarter, the universe responds not to what we think, but it responds to who we are and the energy that we resonate. So if we're stewing in a lack of whatever that is, a lack of joy, a lack of abundance, a lack of peace, then the universe is going to reflect that back to us. But if we take that one step to become and fill that lack for someone else, especially if it's that lack that we're feeling. The universe is going to see that abundance. It's going to feel that abundance. It's going to feel that joy that we're providing for someone else. And I absolutely 100% guarantee you that you're going to start feeling that abundance and that joy in your life as well. It's pretty phenomenal, but it works every time. And kind of like the horse herd, where one horse will step in for another, if we can do that for each other as a collective humanity, we'll all rise and we'll all be more resilient. So those are my thoughts from the horse herd that I have been able to experience this week. They're just beautiful. And also, I know this from my personal herd at Thunderous Run. We love you, and we hope to see you next week. And if you need anything, feel free to reach out. We're happy to help in any way we can.